First, how many relations can you find?
1.
For employee. So 1, which means third option or first option. If this relation use yes or no, it will be first. If this relation use type, okay, it will be third option. Which one is used?
Type.
Employee type, which means this is third option. Let's take a look at indicator. So employee type, for each type step has, what is that? Position? Yes. Faculty has a length, student has something time, right?
Yes.
And employee type. So for each type, position, length, time. That's the third option. Right? So we can select a different option for each super and subclasses. What about student? This part, only this part. So student has a graduate student, undergraduate student. Student, graduate student, which option?
Fourth.
First option, because it's one graduate student flag, undergraduate student flag. Okay. Then we have one more, student assistant. Why don't you take a look at only student assistant, this part. We have two subclasses, research assistant, teaching assistant. Which option is selected?
Second option.
Second means subclasses. But can you find any relation for research assistant? No.
No.
Only student assistant that belongs to employee. Okay, actually that shouldn't be one, but that is part of employee. So it's included in employee. So one, using one, research assistant flag, teaching assistant flag, which means last option. First option is used. And what about this? This is multi-valued one. So it's we already took care. So multi-valued 1 degrees.
Yes.
Then one thing we didn't discuss about this and this. This is multiple inheritance. Let us. Multiple inheritance we can take care separately. So we already take care. This one is, I think, third option, right? This one is first option. So where is the student? Yes. Student assistant flag is added because of the last one, the right one. Okay? Here. Student assistant flag is added for this. Also, it is part of employee type. Okay, then percent time. So in case multiple inheritance, we need to do the 2 times for this. This is a third option, this is a third option and first option. So it has the job type, employee type, it has the student assistant yes or no flag. Okay? So this is not easy to understand at one time. You need to see one by one. Also this should be connected. That's much better. Any question? It's not easy to understand first time. You need to see one by one. First, why don't you convert only person, employee, alumnus, student? And why don't you convert only employee and 3 subclasses separately? Then add to the part of employee, something like that. Okay, then the last step is the union type. Can you remember the union type? What's the difference from union type and other super and subclasses? How many inheritance? Just one inheritance. From many things. Okay, many superclass. Actually, this is the one superclass, but this superclass can be categorized. Categorized means actually they are separated. They are different, like this one. How many different types of owner? When you purchase a car, you are the only owner? No. If you have financing, your bank will be the another owner. Lien will be added to your title. Also, if you get the benefit, financial benefit, 0% APR for 3 years, whatever, from the manufacturer, Toyota or the Honda, sometimes they provide. So the company is another types of owner. So 3 types of each of them. In this case, this is the entity, different entity. That means it has different key. One has a C name, the other one has B name, the other one has the driver license. Then owner is one of them. How can we represent that one? In terms of relation. We are going to create the relation separately. Then using primary, the foreign key relationship, we will connect. Let's see the example first. Owner. So we have owner. Then company has C name, bank has B name, and person has social security number. We do not have any reference key. So intentionally we need to add owner ID to each entity in superclass. And even though we have a key, we cannot use it because they are different type, different category. So to make the common, actually they are not key, they are used for foreign key. Then make the foreign key relationship to owner. Similarly, car or truck is a register. Okay? In this case, fortunately, we have common vehicle ID. We have common things, so we can use them. Also, for register the vehicle, we are going to use a vehicle ID as the key. Okay? Then this one, key of, because in this case, if we'd like to use existing key, if possible. Just in case we cannot use them, not common thing, we can add the owner ID to keep the consistency. That is not very popular one, but just in case we need. I never see in real example. It can be modeled differently in your conceptual model. Okay? But this one is more advanced one that shows everything. Okay, then this is the fifth quiz. You will have around 10 quizzes throughout semester. This is
Relational conceptual.